we are in the game, and this game is for, I think, either the second round or the third round for the Infinity Cup qualifiers. We are seeing Infinity as a team, previously known as Next Level of Dota, but I think they want to change their name, so it's going to be Infinity. Versus Woona Stuck. And Woona Stuck playing with one stand-in today. Woona Stuck is on the Dire, and Infinity is on the Radiant. Or Next Level of Dota, whichever you want. So, we are gonna see some bans and picks coming out from, well, all first pick goes to Infinity, or Next Level of Dota. I'm gonna call them Infinity from now on because, you know,
10 seconds remaining.
That's their name, or their future name, I think. Anyway.
5 seconds remaining.
They're taking their time for their first ban. I was expecting a... Oh, there we go, Shadow Demon banned out.
Dire team ban.
First ban the Shadow Demon. I'm not really convinced of the Shadow Demon's strength. I did see a game yesterday that had it, that really played him properly, but I think not everybody is able to play him properly. So we're gonna see. Well, we're not gonna see it was a proper ban out, but they're banning him out anyway. We're gonna see a Lycan ban. I'm just gonna say I hope Lone Druid or Invoker gets through to the pool because that's also always fun to watch. And yeah, with Lycan banned out. I think Lycan is the same story as the Shadow Demon. He can either be very, very good, or he can just, you know, be farming the whole game, not having too much ganks or kills, and not having a big presence early game, leaving him to also not have a very big presence late game because he wasn't a very, very big presence in the early game where he needs to get some extra farm up. Yeah, so that means Invoker and Lone Druid are still in the pool. We see Chen banned out. Also, of course, Furion, Anti-Mage, Tidehunter, Windrunner all still in the pool. It means that quite a few of them will be going through to the picks, and curious who those are going to be picked up by. Tidehunter actually gets banned first now, so we won't see awesome ravages from him this game, which is a shame, of course. And that means that, well, there's still quite a few heroes that can be, you know, instant bans, but also can be nice to have as the first picks going off. Windrunner bans, so we still have Lone Druid, Invoker still there, Enchantress still there, Furion still there, Anti-Mage. Quite a bit of picks there. Oh, Darkseer, of course. We're gonna see a Furion ban, and Invoker is the first instant pickup from Infinity. And there's the Lone Druid and the Leshrac. Leshrac, yeah. Solid pickups. And I think Woona Stuck is gonna go for some heavy pushing because that bear is doing tons of damage on the buildings. I'm actually quite curious how they're gonna play Lone Druid. If he's gonna get enough farm to also gear his bear up quite decently, which of course I hope for them that they will be able to do. As for Infinity, they're thinking about their other two picks. I mean, they can still go for Venomancer. Darkseer is still in the game, but they know now that there's pushing power on Woona Stuck, so they might go for Shadow Shaman indeed to also have some pushing power, or some nice anti-push, maybe with the Beastmaster with his axes, quite annoying, especially with the shout also being there. So I think they want to go for some anti-pushing, maybe a Broodmother. Not quite sure about that one, but they could potentially pick him up, forcing Woona Stuck to maybe go for a counter pick for him. It's gonna be Lich instead. I don't really agree with Lich pickup because Lich is kind of an anti-pusher because he can just deny creeps and you know, bring the lane to his court. But with Leshrac and a Lone Druid there, you don't want the creeps in your court. You want to be able to have them at least a little bit away so you can you know, defend that tower, yeah, which you want to do. Beastmaster actually get picked up by Woona Stuck now, which will be a solid solo lane for them also. Lone Druid is also kind of a solo laner, but he could also be run in the forest if they wanted to. We see Crystal Maiden banned out, and I think Infinity wants to ban out maybe Vengeful Spirit now because, or Or maybe a counter to Ricky ban out, maybe a Slaughter ban out. It's gonna be Vengeful Spirit. Because they think we already have our good support, and we're not like gonna let you have a good support, you know, instead of, or, yeah, we're not gonna let you have a good support, that's, you know, dot. Anyway, yeah, Darkseer's being banned out now, so that's a bit of extra, or a bit of less team fight potential, or banned out, same as the Sand King. Team fight potential banned out, just so I get it straight. There we go. Earthshaker is still in the pool, and I'm actually a bit confused about lineup for Infinity. I mean, okay, Invoker is also a good counter pusher. I forgot to say that. You know, with his tornado, he'll be able to do a lot. They actually go for Broodmother, which I did mention earlier. I'm not quite sure if they should pick up a Broodmother and a Riki. That means they will have two invisible heroes. It means that Woona Stuck will definitely get, you know, wards and dust and gems, because two invisible heroes, there's just no chance that they won't do that. And, well, if you only had one, if you only had a Broodmother, you may have a chance that they will leave you, or leave Ricky, leave Broodmother alone somewhere and care about the others first. But now, with two, I'm a bit worried for their sake. The next pick for Woona Stuck, I think they might want to go for some, well, the Shadow Shaman is still up. They still don't have a hardcore support. They might want to go for Age of Apparition as a support, but I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe they want another stun. But they won't have Sand King anymore, and no Vengeful Spirit, so maybe Skeleton King or Sven. You could also always go for Sven support, which we don't really see that often, but it's viable a little bit. Also, or Slardar. What am I saying? Slardar or Bounty Hunter. Also still very good pickups, but it will mean that they'll have 2.5 melees, because, you know, Lone Druid being semi-melee if he's turning into bear form. But at least that will help versus the Riki and versus the Broodmother to make them visible on the map. But there's a bit more heroes that can make people visible on the map, so maybe they want to go for one of those. We haven't seen Spectre in a long time, or I haven't seen Spectre in a long time. Same for Zeus, but then Zeus is a bit squishy. They're gonna go for Venomancer instead. How could I forget about the Venomancer? Some nice support, nice pushing power with the wards if he levels up fast, and that's even more pushing power. There's a heavy lineup for Woona Stuck if they want to take some early towers. That's definitely gonna be possible, and we'll give them some gold advantage, and just hope for Broodmother and well, basically all heroes, that they're gonna be able to you know, to keep up with that. Earthshaker is gonna be the last pickup for Infinity, and that will leave them with a bit of team fight. Like I said earlier, it will be a decent lineup. They do have 3 melees now. Not really sure how they're gonna lane this. Probably Invoker in the middle with a side lane for the Brood solo, and Ricky tri-laning with Lich and Earthshaker, actually being quite a decent lane. Quite a decent lane, yeah. Going probably bottom lane. Yeah, and then we have the last pick for Woona Stuck. I did say Sven. They're gonna need a stun, and they're gonna go with Sven. Hello, Sven. Hello, me being right. God, I love that. Anyway. Yeah, they're gonna pick up Sven. I'm quite sad. How are they gonna lane this? I mean, maybe they put Leshrac in the middle and Beastmaster solo, side solo. Ooh, we're gonna see the disconnect. They're probably gonna have a pause soon. Why are they not pausing? There we go, pause. Yeah, this lane up. Hello, Sven. Sven buying mana potions. So yeah, okay, laning. Lone Druid probably in the forest, considering this lane up. Beastmaster either side, well, it's probably gonna go into the middle lane. With maybe side solo. No, Venomizer's not gonna go solo. Neither is Sven. Maybe a solo lane for the Lone Druid, and then tri-lane with Sven, Venomancer, and Leshrac, with Leshrac being the one that farms. I'm gonna go just over the picks for who's playing Woo for Woona Stuck. We see Siberia playing Leshrac. Applejack is on the Lone Druid, with Namby Pamby Pony Princess on the Beastmaster, and Sven is actually being played by Bisa. Am I saying that properly? Yeah, Bisa. Okay. I just thought I missed something with the names being overlapped and stuff.
Prepare for
And
battle.
Nightess is actually playing the Venomancer. So let's see how they're gonna lane that. Oh, I was wrong. Was I wrong? It's gonna be Leshrac in the middle, I think, then. I'm just curious how they're gonna lane this. Nope, nobody's gonna be in the middle. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Invoker is gonna be in the middle for Infinity. Is being played by 839. With Lich there being played by Dennis. Who else is here? Spider-Man. It's gonna be the Apathy playing the Broodmother. Ooh, Spider-Woman is actually because, you know, Broodmother is a female. And everybody following up here. Ricky is being played by Morelius, and
30 seconds to battle.
Bajat is playing Earthshaker. It looks like they might want to go on a hunting trip here. But I don't think they will be able to find anybody. Well, that means we'll see the lanes soon enough. Oh, hello, Earthshaker! Stun going off! Another stun will pop up shortly. Gale will go off. Earthshaker is gonna go down. First blood going towards Leshrac. And he was just... Oh, he couldn't see them and then he just walked right into them. Oh. Really. Poor Earthshaker. But yeah, it's gonna be a tri-lane with, like I said, with Ricky, Lich, and the Earthshaker. With the Invoker in the middle. Wow, there we go. Invoker in the middle. And Broodmother solo top. In the meantime, we have in the middle, we have the Lone Druid actually on the middle lane. Quite unsure how that's gonna pan out. With Mr. and Mr. ganking squad consisting of Sven and Venomancer being on the roaming job. The Shrek being still low bottom, but he'll probably be joined by these two later on. And yeah, Beastmaster is up solo versus the Broodmother. It's gonna have quite a tricky time there, being harassed a little bit, but he will be able to be fine. And Beastmaster with his axes flying through the Broodmother's babies will finish off those little spiderlings quite fast, and will give Beastmaster some extra farm, which is quite nice for him. So I think Beastmaster will get the better of this lane if he manages to do his axes a little bit on cooldown, maybe if he wanted to. Yeah, like I said, Leshrac being joined by the Venomancer and the Sven. And actually Leshrac, oh, that was just his... I thought that last hit looked so spot on that he probably did more than that, but no, that was his first two last hits right there. And Ricky already has 6. I'm expecting Gale and Stun to come out soon, so maybe another kill on this bottom lane, but I don't. Yeah, they have a ward there, so they can see them. They know that they have to be careful. They know that they can't get in range to get a last hit, so they'll just be able to avoid getting killed. But in the meantime, also avoid getting any last hits, which is not really nice for them. Just their presence scaring them off. I think Beastmaster, the Earthshaker, jeez, should counterward this so they can actually pull some creeps and get some extra farm going there. But what he's gonna do is Lich is just gonna deny more creeps, trying to get some extra lane control. But for now, Leshrac has that lane control pretty well under control, with denying and last hitting. At least last hitting. There he goes. On the top lane, the Beastmaster is getting harassed by little spiderlings. He already did his axis to low spiders. Yeah, I think he should be a bit more careful in this. A new web is gonna come off. Spawn of spiderlings again. There goes axis, getting him some extra gold. Oh, Beastmaster. Yep. He will get the better of this lane, I think. Beastmaster now being on 16 last hits with Broodmother only 10, so 6 level or 6 hit yeah, 6 creep kills last hit difference. Not unovercomable. Not helpless, but still an advantage that's worth noting. And here we see the gank squad going towards that middle lane once again. They actually counterwarded the top, the rune, or sorry, wow, the ward from the Radiant, but that will mean that they will think, or that the Radiant thinks that they're still there, so they will still be careful. While in the meantime, Venomancer and Sven are looking for a kill elsewhere, as we can see. And yeah, them being away from the lane also means that Leshrac will be able to get pushed a little bit again. And oh no! And now I think Invoker saw him, so they're just gonna go back off and try again. They're missing out on a lot of experience here, though. Both are level 2. Leshrac is being level 3, so not that much difference. But actually, Ricky's almost level 4, so he's got a lot more experience than Leshrac at the moment. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Oh, Beastmouse having some trouble on the top lane, having to run to be able to save his life. He pops himself. Spawn Spiderlings almost finishing him off. Just need one more right click. But Brute Mother backs off. That was one right click away. I wonder why he didn't chase that. But yeah, Beastmouse is gonna live another day, and it will leave Brute Mother with you know, some lane control and be able to free farm a little bit, and she will get. What did she just buy? She got a poor man's shield, yeah. Oh well. Hello, dusted people. I will keep an eye on that in the minimap. While I follow the Leshrac being harassed a little bit on the bottom lane. Leshrac not being able to farm that much anymore. Has 16 last assists now, and Ricky has 18. Does get a start off on the Ricky, but more to be able to farm some than anything else. It looks like. And it looks like they're backing off once again. There is a ward here, so they see them coming and going. I have to say, this regen rune has been here for quite a while. Ooh, Fisher going off, Edict going off. This Earthshaker looking for a bit of trouble. There's a stun, there's another stun, there's a Gale. Last it goes to Leshrac with his Edict. And that was him being at the wrong place at the wrong time, with both Venomancer and Sven coming in there too. Otherwise he might have been able to get away. It's nighttime too now though, so it's a lot less vision for both of the teams. And actually even more less for Infinity, because they can't see the rune anymore because it's gone. The ward is gone. And actually less vision for me too, because the sun is still being annoying. But I will overcome that. It's they're still level 2, these two. Oh no, Venomancer's level 3. Go Venom. And there goes a sentry ward. Not really needed, but and once again they leave they don't see him now. They don't see the regeneration rune. What did they just have brought? Nothing of importance, I think. Oh, hello Bear. Their stun's gonna go off on the Invoker. Bear's gonna hit him. Right clicks are gonna go off. Invisibility is there, and was it the last sentry ward? It was the last sentry ward. The last sentry ward was just used for a counter. A counter ward that wasn't there, so if that sentry ward would have been here, that would have been a kill, but oh. I have to say, we just missed almost kill on the top lane, with Beastmaster being on low health, almost getting a soul ring, and Broodmother actually using her ultimate and getting a salve to get back to life again. Although she probably used her ultimate to get a kill on the Beastmaster. Beastmaster is still dangerously low. Broodmother has a soul ring, so she will be able to pop spawn spiderlings on Beastmaster if she chooses to. Never mind, she just does so on a creep, so that won't happen. Now we see Invoker being chased down. He doesn't have his invisibility for another 12 seconds. And he will get rooted soon, I think, but the stun is there at first, and well, both are there. Right click down, Lone Druid getting the last hit. And Beastmaster is regenerating a little bit through his ring health. Earthshaker in the meantime making his way through a little bit through the trees, putting him in range for a good Fisher if he wants to. Beastmaster just finished his soul ring. Oh, there they go. Nice, nice Fisher, nice spawn with spiderlings, and the last hit will go to the Broodmothers with their spiderlings, and we'll just take the kill. That wasn't a real challenge. Invisibility rune for the Leshrac. Let's see if he's gonna be able to get a kill from the Invoker. Invoker who still has his Ghost Walk up, just in case upcoming gank. Quite surprised that he has that one up and not another, but oh well. Not that bad, I guess. Ricky's still farming in the meantime on bottom lane. Oh, I'm just gonna take a look at the gold graph. While I follow the Shrek, just in case he does something. Gold graph is looking in favor for Woona stuck, but only 500 gold. It's not that much. Shaker got ready for maybe a gank, but didn't do anything because he got spotted. And we didn't check the bear items yet. But bear actually has a phase boost and Orb of Venom, so once he starts chasing, there's no way that anybody can get away from him because he'll be faster than you, he'll be slowing you down, and it will just be deadly. No boots up yet in the Lone Druid, though. He has to let his bear do everything and actually get some stuns going. Counter warding before the sentry ward goes away. Very fast. And yeah, 4 levels on the bear will be yeah, annoying. We see gank team level 3 and 4 right now. With the Shrek still level 5. I mean, Woona is in favor for the gold. Never mind, they're even for the gold. Even though they have 3 more kills, so that's all farm. But look at that experience graph, way in favor for Infinity, and that is... Ooh, Shrek getting a kill on the Earthshaker. Same spot, same people, getting caught out once again. Edict was there, Stun was there, Gale was probably there, yep, also on cooldown. So it's the same scenario as we saw earlier, him getting killed off. Oh, Beastmaster getting a little bit harassed by the Broodmother. Broodmother being able to do some better harassment than the Beastmaster is. And Broodmother having to micromanage her spiderlings, very good. Otherwise they'll just go down to the X's. And now the X's will have flown, so Beastmaster won't be able to do them again. And we'll have to right-click his way through to get away from there. Spiderlings doing a lot of damage. Spawn Spiderling should be off cooldown again soon. But no, they don't want to go. He doesn't want to go for that. In the meantime, we see the bottom tower taking a lot of damage. Edict was actually popped, and the bottom tower goes down. Last hit goes to Leshrac. Fisher going off on the Sven, who's taking a lot of damage. Smoke is off. Blink Strike is there. There's the dust. Stun on the Ricky. Lich actually finished off the Sven when he comes in. And Venomancer is looking to be his next target. Fisher is almost off cooldown once again, so he will be able to do one. And Stun misses. Oh! Nice Invoker Sunfire Flare thing. And Lone Druid kills off the Lich in the meantime, but we're following this Venomancer who seemingly is gonna be able to get away. This Earthshaker isn't though. Lone Druid getting the last kill on that too, or his bear is anyway. So that's a double kill for the Lone Druid coming in from behind. And yeah, he actually has his power threat, so he is quite fast. And still 1k in the bank. It's a shame that the Ricky didn't get a kill on that because he could use the farm. Highest farmed hero on the map is still the Broodmother. Not surprising, but the Lone Druid is not far behind. Let's see. Gonna see some support coming in on the Beastmaster. Earthshaker getting in a good Fisher. And there's Broodmother, nice blocking going on. I wonder if they're gonna be able to take it. Broodmother pops his ultimate. Shout goes off on the Broodmother though. Venomancer's there. Axes fly through. He won't be able to get away from this. Last hit will go to the Beastmaster, and Beastmaster is super low on HP, but he doesn't want to give up yet. Lich is there though. He will. Oh, one last hit away. Sunfire is there too. Almost hits once again. Beastmaster, why aren't you going back? He makes his Axis fly. Actually gets the. Or Venomancer actually gets the last hit on the Lich. But yeah, Beastmaster is just gonna back off there. That was super close for the Beastmaster. The Broodmother actually, yeah, he died, as we saw. Beastmaster, it's just because the bear is a beast too, so Beastmaster, Lone Druid, and, you know, the Earthshaker is a beast too, kinda, because he's a Tauren, so he's a, yeah, Beastmaster. There's a pulse coming out. But yeah, he's killing off the tower, and he actually managed to do so, the second tier 1 tower going down in the game. Both tier 1 towers being the towers of Infinity, who is well, who we can see the difference is in gold is quite big. It's over 2k now, and it's probably gonna drop towards the 3k when this tower updates, because I don't think it did yet. But that's just the kills that we just saw on the top lane with the overextension of both the Broodmother and the Lich. Overextension. Eh, you could call it overextension, but it was maybe it was just a failed kill attempt. But then most failed kill attempts are usually overextension, so. Oh well, we see Invoker with face boots and still almost 2k gold in the bank. Venomancer has some Dust of Disappearance and doesn't have much else yet. Does have the boots, so that will be handy for him. And going over other items, we see Sven. Oh, there we have to return to the game. We see Sven with almost the same item as his Venomancer, purely because he's been doing exactly the same. Yeah, 2k gold on the Lone Druid, which I already said. Still the same items on the bear. I think he wants to go for that Radiance to get the Radiance on the bear as fast as possible. There is a Dust. There we go. Dust is off. Ricky's being spot out. He won't stand a chance to this, even though he does pop his Dust. But the bear getting the last hit. Lone Druid is dominating. 2400 gold in the bank. And this tower, yeah, will go down pretty fast. With I thought there was also, yeah, there we go, demolish. Additional damage to towers. Yeah, that will be very annoying. And they will just be able to get this creep lane fast enough. And they don't need to kill the siege creep anymore, do they? Why don't they? And they could have the creep right there too. But they don't. Sven getting the last hit on the tower, actually getting some gold in his bank account, which is quite nice for him. Otherwise he'll be so far behind. And that's the third tower already going down. And the fourth tower and the last tier 1 tower of Infinity is doing quite weak with this Edict hacking through and just finishing off, well not finishing, but doing so much damage in so little time. And as soon as that's off cooldown again, in 10 seconds, they will go again, and then the tower will definitely be down. And the creep wave will be there, so all the Shrek has to do is just stand there. Actually, Edict doesn't even need to be there. Venomancer's level 4 wards, I expect. There we go. Invoker there landing a meteor. Spawn Spiderlings on the Shrek taking quite a bit of damage, and he actually backs off now because they don't know where the spider, you know, where Brood Mother is. So he'll just back off. Wah! Crap. Sorry. That was actually my second monitor being almost dropped by the cat. Yeah, right. So, hello, almost everybody. Or is it everybody? It is everybody. It's all 5 heroes of Woona stock are on the top lane and are looking to kill this tower. And they are pushing towers very fast. They know that they shouldn't give a chance for Ricky to get some farm. They finished off Ricky once, I think now. Yeah, that was the only time, just now on the bottom lane. And while Ricky is farming, they can just do anything they want. They can try to push. They can, yeah, they will have. Infinity will be outnumbered 4 to 5 every time because Ricky is just continuing to farm, which he probably should do to have a chance to take this Lone Druid and all these stuns, all the disables. I wonder why Siberia has his edict up. But maybe it's just to get a creep wave gone. Could be. And yeah, there we have the defense from Infinity on the middle lane, having to defend their last tier 2 tower, their last tower before the tier 3 towers are gonna go down, or might go down, have a chance to go down. You know what I mean. And looks like they're looking for an opening, for a good shout, but they back off. They rather take people off one by one than going for the. Well, they're going for the straight heads-on team fight, which is actually quite smart because we haven't seen a proper Echo Slam. Earthshaker is now level 6, so there could be a nice Echo Slam coming out from him. But since we haven't seen that yet, I mean, they don't want to force a good team fight because, yeah, they will have quite even chances, and they don't want even chances. They want to have, you know, better chances. Lone Druid finally killing Roshan. I think he could do so a while earlier also. But yeah, better late than never, so here goes Roshan. And he's going down quite fast, especially when with the rest helping out. And of course Lone Druid hasn't been sitting still, so... Oh, relic complete on the third bear. On the bear. No! Bear almost dead. In the meantime, Broodmother finished off a tower in the middle, so that means that Infinity at least got one tower down so far. And they're also looking for a tower on the top lane, which they will be able to take with the creep wave and nobody to defend it. But I don't think Woona Stuck wants to defend this. I think they want to go for well, they want to take the creep wave and kill off that last tier 2 tower. That's their main priority. I'm wondering if these three wants to push the top tower to force some TPs out from Woona Stuck. Ooh, Beastmaster finishing off Lich in the forest here. And yeah, he actually used his shout for that, so that won't be up for the next team fight. Sun goes off to finish off the creep wave, and they will try to take this tower. But everybody of Infinity is back. The teleports were out. Edict is on. Dust is on, but doesn't hit on the Ricky because he's not there. Edict taking a lot of damage, doing a lot of damage to the tower. Who actually has Fortify on. Once out of Fortify, there's just so much damage coming in. Invoker trying to do something with a Deafening Blast, but yeah, Lone Druid getting the last hit on the tower with his bear. A nice Fisher, Echo Slam going off, Lich Ultimate going off. There we go, Beastmaster going down, Sven going down, Shrek in trouble, will probably go down also with the Cold Snap there, Invoker getting a kill. And the only one left alive so far is the Lone Druid. Lone Druid who does get a kill on the Lich, but does go down. Well, is Aegis pops. He will go down under the smoke though, there's just not a chance. Ricky getting the last kill of that. And that was the moment that I said if they don't wanna face a team fight heads on, because the Echo Slam was spot on, there was a Lich Ultimate, and all those items are deadly. There is a hood on the Beastmaster, but there is no no cloak, pipe, no pipe. Jeez, wow. Broodmother almost finishes a BKB, just a couple more go. There we go, BKB is finished. We just saw the Beastmaster actually having a Boots of Travel complete. So that's quite a unusual item on him, but it will make counter pushing, especially with the Broodmother there, make it very easy for him to counter push her lanes if he wants to. And the Bloodstone on the Shrek made sure that he was the first one up after everybody was back alive. Ooh, hello Earthshaker. Careful, Earthshaker getting slashed and hacked on by the Sven. They don't know that Broodmother is here though. There goes Deafening Blast. Force Staff on the Invoker, make sure he gets away. And yeah, Broodmother's still there. I wonder why they don't get a gem. I think they could get a gem and be able to take care of it also without it falling off. We see Venomancer building his mechanism. He just needs his recipe for now. And in the meantime, Sven is having 600 gold, and I don't think he knows yet what to go for. At least he doesn't go for any main items yet. Maybe he's just going to continue warding, and that will be his job for the rest of the time. Let's see if we missed some items on the... There we go. Yes, the Radiance is complete on the bear. And yeah, Lone Druid is having quite a fun time with the bear, I have to say. He's doing quite well. Why is he drooling around? Confusing. Stun going off. Just to kill off the creep wave. And I think they know that both the Epicenter and the Lich Ultimate are now off cooldown again. At least the Epicenter is yeah, there we go, Epicenter. Yeah. Whoa, Echo Slam, not Epicenter. Echo Slam is off cooldown again. Can't believe I just said that. But yeah. Broodmother farming some, and Leshrac not hitting the stun off. Having his ultimate up to clear out the creep wave. They want to push out all lanes before pushing in. They actually do that quite clever. Well, it looks like Infinity knows that Woona Stark needs to, you know, get some advantage, some kills somewhere, catch someone off, make it sure the fight is going to be 4 versus 5 rather than 5 versus 5. And therefore they stay together, but the downside of that is Earthshaker's not farming, Broodmother's not farming, there was Invoker's a little bit farming in the bottom lane, but they're not really leaving their base at the moment. Ricky's farming a little bit on the top lane, as much as he can. But in the meantime, everybody of Woona Stuck has all the time to farm in the world, even though they're farming the same... Yeah, okay. They're farming the same lane, so I don't know if that's really a smart thing to do. With lanes, I mean forest. Yeah, and looking at the gold graph, let's see. After that previous fight, the gold graph tipped back to about 4k. I guess this is 4k advantage still for Woona stuck, but it's still tipped back quite a bit. And let's see the experience graph. They should also see some change. There we go. Look at that big difference. Woona stuck. Oh, Broodmother for getting 4-stepped away, doesn't get hit by the gale. Stun was there, didn't hit. There goes the Shrek ultimate, bouncing off. Still does a lot of damage. Bouncing between the bear and the bear. Yeah, Lone Druid and his bear. But yeah, there will be... The mech is not up yet, so there's nothing to heal the Venomancer as of yet. Meteor is gonna come down. Does hit the Lone Druid a little bit, but not enough to do anything properly. Yeah, and I don't... With the Lich ultimate on cooldown, the teamfight won't be the same as the previous time, but there's still the Echo Slam ready to do some damage. Oh, I do like the sound of that, making really berry noises. Oh, I think they might want to go in now. Shout is off cooldown, 20 seconds for the shout, clearing off the wave. Fisher is there, doing some damage on the Venomancer. Tornado is there, only hitting on the Beastmaster and his boar. But slowly but steadily, this tower is taking damage while there is no team fight. If they can continue to do that for a little while, they will be just fine. Fisher hits, trying to kill some off, or trying to spook them off. Beastmasters actually fly through, they just kill off the creep wave, and every time the creep wave is gone, they send in the bear to do a little bit of damage on the tower. Let's see, look at this bear hitting on the tower. They don't do anything. Tornado is there, Deafening Blast is there, but they don't focus on the bear. Stun is off, so they will be able to just back off again. Shout goes off on the Ricky this time. Ricky will go down to the Sven stun, and in the meantime, they're still showing up. Ricky just overstepping his boundaries a little bit and paying for it with his life. There's sentry wards all over the place, and the creep waves keep getting killed off. Mana gets used on the creep waves rather than the heroes, and ooh, bear. Ooh, bear. 60 seconds on the cooldown, should the bear die, and that actually means the teleport back, because they don't want to be there with the bear almost dying. But yeah, they basically got this for free, as in it just costed them some mana. They were able just to push in, not really push in, they were just able to keep finishing off the creep wave, getting a couple of hits on the tower, and doing quite a bit of damage, and actually got a kill on Ricky for it. Ricky overstepped himself, and they just continue farming, while Infinity is looking for farm and doesn't have the same freedom for farming as Woona Stuck do. I actually have to say, this ward right here that you can see here is the only ward on the map. In this, oh, never mind, it's the only ward on the map for Infinity. So they're not able to see anything above this line of the map, and they're basically seeing well, because the creep waves are also not pulled out, so they're not seeing all that much. For Woona Stuck. Oh no! Sven being called out on the bottom lane. It was 4 versus 1. What was Sven doing there? What was Sven doing there? But yeah, if the wards here for Woona Stuck are quite nice to have, and they have the creep waves pulled out, so they have a little bit of extra vision, but not a lot of heavy warding, I have to say. Ooh, let's see if Beastmaster wants to go for that with for someone. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's what counts. And let's see, Ricky has his Diffusal Blade. I think he might have been better off with BKB first, but Diffusal Blade will maybe get him some kills, maybe on Shrek. But there's so many disables that can be done. And I know BKB. I mean, the shout goes through BKB, but still, you can just wait until Beastmaster has done his shout. Oh. That would have been fun if he was able to do it. The showers of cooldown. There is a Gem of True Set now on the Beastmaster also, by the way. And mech is complete on the Venomancer, so next team fight will be quite different. Sven gonna bring up Bacillus. We see Shrek still with this Bloodstone and not very much extra items. Lone Druid, where is your bear? Bear doesn't have any extra items yet. Lone Druid is sitting on 3k gold. I wonder what he's gonna go for. Maybe, I don't know. He's gonna buy something now, though. Nice check from Invoker to see if anything is there. But Roshan... Oh, look, there he is! Nice timing. They counted. They know that he was there. Let's see if Beastmaster bought something. He bought something. Where's his bear? Where is he? Bear. There we go. Hyperstone for the bear. Yeah, probably going for an assault caress to make sure he doesn't die fast anymore. Even though it doesn't die that fast, I guess. And they're gonna take Roshan once again. Let's look at the gold graph. It's not that big a difference anymore. It's not that dropping that fast, but it's still an advantage for Woona stock. With 5k gold advantage. Experience is dropping a bit to even again. Ooh, did we see that properly? Yes, we did. As soon as Roshan went down, smoke was up, and they're gonna chase to find someone. Oh, did that? No, didn't. Where are they gonna go? I wonder why they're gonna go this way. Probably because Creep Wave is already pushing itself out without any help of them. So someone needs to come here to defend. Even though they just spotted Beastmaster, so I think they know that they're there. Yeah. There they are, smoke spotted. The Shrek also showing himself. No. Infinity is just waiting. They can't really do much else. Waiting for the incoming push or not. Yeah, the only farm that they're missing farm now. They're missing experience, and Woona Sucker can just continue to farm, and that will give them the advantage if they continue to do this and without any extra farm for Infinity. That will be quite tricky. I'm gonna see if I miss any items on the Radiant side. We see the BKB up on the Broodmother with 3k gold still left in the bank. And like I said, Ricky already has a Diffuse Blade, probably go for BKB next. Lich seemingly building the mechanism, only having the headrest so far though, so not that far in yet. 4 staff complete on the Invokers. He has Aghanim Scepter, so I'm gonna keep my mouse on him during Tifa, so you can see him popping off those spells quite fast after each other, I hope. Yeah, he has got his build for Exort and Wex. So that's why we saw the Sunstrikes all over the place. Quite successfully also. Well, almost successfully. I have to say almost successfully. Which hero did I miss still? Yeah, Earthshaker doesn't have anything yet. Well, Arcane Boots, so we already saw that. Yeah, that was about everybody, wasn't it? I think so. BKB complete on the Ricky. I guess I missed something on the Donkey because, yeah, that's nice for him. Broodmother farming the Ancients using his ulti. Not expecting a team fight anytime soon. But yeah, they got a little bit more confidence, able to get some farm outside of their base. Let's see if that will bring a difference to the gold graph soon. Nope. The gold graph dipped further in favor of Woona stock. And oh, hey, why did we go down there? Illusion. He got some spiderlings with his axes. Just to check if there was anybody there, but he actually got lucky, so good for him. And it looks like they're ready for the next push in. Everybody's ulti is off cooldown. If they're gonna try to do the same thing as they did earlier, trying to do a little bit of damage on the tower with the bear, or maybe they're gonna wait. Never mind. I can. Assault Cuirass is complete. I have to say, nice usage of the face boots on the bear. It's quite a... Yeah, if you have usable items on your bear, you have to have really good control to be able to, you know, well, in my eyes, you have to have really good control to be able to control them both and actually use your items when you have to, when you can, without just, you know, clicking on them and doing it then. So, good job there. See some trees growing back. And, they pushed out all creep waves. All creep waves are coming in towards Radiant's base, so at some point there will be 4 versus 5. And I think this creep wave will get some damage under the tower. Look at that tower. Doing so much damage. EMP. The Spirit Bear doesn't care. He doesn't have any mana. Lone Druid getting the kill on the tower. This bear hitting on the barracks so much. He has an Assault Cuirass, so he will just be able to do so without taking so much damage. He's not even getting right-clicked at the moment. There you have Lich trying to do some damage to him, but that damage, there's a deafening blast. So much damage being done. There we go. Shout going off on the Ricky who has his BKB pop. Beastmaster taking a lot of damage from the Broodmother. The Echo Slam was there, and Sven going not going down! Not going down!
Barracks are under attack.
Broodmother biting back into the game. Lone Druid didn't die, so he will just be able to kill this off. He actually still has his egg in him, or egg is still in the bank. Sunstrike will go down somewhere. I hear it going down, but there's nobody left there, and they will be able to push in here because the creep wave was almost still there. So, yeah, they're just able
Tower has fallen.
to continue to do this. Beastmaster actually did die, but the gem was picked up by the Venomancer. Cold Snap is going to go off of the Lone Druid, but that's about it. Sven is having his Vladimir's offering complete. Ooh, and the bear should be careful about not dying right now, but he will probably die. No, he won't! He got respawned, so they'll just be able to back off. And they take 2 towers for just the cost of a Beastmaster. And I think they also got 4 kills at least. BKB almost completed on the Invoker. Ooh, this is not done yet. Broodmother is gonna go down. Lone Druid getting a kill on him. Also on the Broodmother. Yeah, gonna get killing spree. This was what I was gonna say. And Lone Druid having so much gold once again. I was gonna say maybe he's saving for a buyback, but he has his Aegis. He doesn't need to buy back. And they're systematically going for the next tower, last tier 3 tower, and last set of barracks maybe. There comes Meteor doing a little bit of, well, doing quite a bit of damage. Not yet killing off the creep wave, though EMP is there to do that for him.
Barracks are under attack.
Well, not really on the creep wave, but there's still some very low. Deafening Blast was there,
Top barracks
more annoying, and just the barracks, they just get,
now have mega creeps.
there's just so much damage coming out from that bear, hitting on those towers. There's nothing they can really do, and they don't really focus the bear. And yeah, there's the GG coming out from Infinity.
Radiant's middle tower is
From the Woona stuck taking this game very convincingly and very well played Lone Druid with the nice bear to accompany him. And I think he got a little bit too free farm, and nobody focusing the bear is not good. And he was still quite squishy before he got his Assault Cuirass. Venomancer getting a kill. Yay for Venomancer getting a kill. 2 kills he actually now has. And there we have the thingy exploding. And we're gonna keep up the last screen a little bit so you can see what everybody had. Oh, I have to learn to try to select the bear before I have the last screen, so you can also see what the bear has. But I can just tell you, he had a Assault Cuirass, Radiant, Phase Boots, and an Orb of Venom. So there you have it. Because you know that's not listed in this list, which I think it should be listed at. Yeah.